Hi everyone, my name is Isabel Anderson and I am a sophomore at Western Michigan University studying sales and business marketing and leadership and business strategies. I'm currently in a business communications class where we are learning all about different types of communication, how to effectively communicate, seeing how we communicate with others based on our personality traits, all of that. And one of our assignments was to interview an individual in our career field. So currently my dad is a pharmaceutical sales representative, and while that is not the exact area of sales I want to go into, I'm still interested in it, and obviously I'm going to learn some things from him based on his 20 years of experience. And you're probably thinking, oh, she just chose sales because of her dad. I was actually a nursing major for all of my freshman year and just decided biology classes were not for me. So here I am now and I love it. I have always found myself to be a very social person, love talking to people, getting out, being on the go 24/7, never doing the same thing over and over again, which I know is something you can get from sales and marketing. It's a never-ending career field, always going to be there. So while I am still in school to be learning about sales, I thought I could ask my dad some questions about his career and how communication is with others, especially during COVID, and hopefully some of this can help you all. One of the main things I wanted to know was how someone like me wanting to go into sales and marketing can develop more proficient communication skills. And I was actually told that the top thing is to set myself apart from others. While it's not really communicating, it's still building your skills. So an example would be taking a negotiating class, taking extra classes that help your skills, but in the real world. Another good one was to get a mentor. This mentor can help you in any areas that you need help in, whether it's doing presentations or writing speeches or anything like that. And especially from someone who's not in your career field, they offer a different expertise and experience advice. Obviously, being in a workplace, there are going to be different people with different social styles and from many different cultures. Something my dad does and something we can all learn from is to directly ask coworkers how they like to communicate. Whether it is emailing, texting, on the phone, messaging through Teams, options are endless. And asking what time of day they prefer to talk can also change a lot too, because I know I'm not a morning person, so if you try calling me in the morning, I will not be my most exciting self, I guess. So the main goal is just to be upfront with other people so there's no unknowns or miscommunication, always being open and wanting to come to that middle census on communicating. And we all know COVID has changed the way many people communicate, but the best we can do is try and stay organized. I know from experience that Excel spreadsheets are very helpful. My dad uses them every day in his work for things such as keeping track of his meetings, where he's going for lunches and dinners, to phone numbers for coworkers, addresses he's going for doctors he calls on, etc. Like I said, endless options. And this allows everything to be in one place and very easy to search. One of the big issues in communicating today is that many people, especially the newer generations, rely solely on texting. And I know this is difficult for me to text because throughout the day, it's so hard to constantly be replying to someone. Half the time I end up forgetting. So just talking to my dad about this, how I am with texting and how he views it from his career field, he said, yeah, texting about work is hard because sometimes you don't have the person's number saved. I get a new phone number, taking too long to respond, and all of this could be cleared up with just a simple phone call. Talking on the phone is much easier because you can clearly tell the person's intent, how they're doing that day, if they're in a good mood, a bad mood, all of that. And due to these issues, that's why, like I said, it's much better to call coworkers, especially when talking professionally, as this will make your day much better. I know it makes mine much better, even being a student, just calling up a friend and making plans like that rather than stressing about it throughout the day. But one thing I took away from my interview was to build personal connections with coworkers. And while everybody is a different type of communicator, my dad said he works mostly with amiable communicators, and they tend to get along well because of this, meaning that everyone is about their work but also enjoys having fun. It's about the balance between work and outside of work as well. Thank you for coming.